dear students, welcome to our channel Mind Mapping. And this is our topic today, chemical reactions and equations for class 10 in chapter 1. So, what's a chemical reaction? So, chemical reaction is a process of chemical change. It means a chemical change. When there is a chemical reaction, chemical change occurs. So, what are the changes? Can we observe them? Yes, these are observable changes. And we have noted it one by one. Let me read. A new substance or new product is formed or new products are formed. Number 2, change in state, that is solid to liquid or liquid to gas, that is change in state of matter or state of substance. Then change in color, then evolution of a gas, then change in temperature. These are the changes, observable changes that take place during a chemical reaction. Let's discuss using your textbook activities. Let's discuss first activities 1.1. Let us take a clean magnesium ribbon, hold it with a pair of tongue and burn it over the flame of a burner. What do we observe? A dazzling light and formation of a white powder. And we can collect that powder, that ash, in a dish. And that powder is called new product, a new substance. It is called magnesium oxide, MgO. Its color is white. It is a metal oxide. It is soluble in water. And when it is dissolved in water, it forms a base, magnesium hydroxide. It turns red it was to blue. We shall discuss all these things later. Okay. Here the change means a new substance is formed and grey silver color of magnesium change into white. Number 2, the change in state. So let us take another activity, that is 1.2. Okay. So 1.2. So in this activity, let us take lead nitrate solution PbNO3 volt. This solution, colorless solution, in a test tube and add slowly, taking potassium iodide, that is Ki, taking potassium iodide solution in another test tube. Then what do we observe? The colorless solution turns yellow, and yellow precipitates or solid particles are formed. These particles are insoluble in water. Now we observe the liquid change into solid precipitate, and the color change from transparent or colorless to yellow. So change of state and change of color we discussed here. And this question was asked in Cbse exam. Remember this. Remember, my dear students, I appeal to you all. In this activity, the reaction is double displacement reaction because the exchange of ion takes place between the reactants lead nitrate and potassium iodide. That is called exchange of books. Okay, so now that is called exchange of ions. So exchange of ions between the reactants is an example of double displacement reaction. And in this reaction, yellow precipitate is formed, which is insoluble in water. So it is also called precipitation reaction. This question was asked in Cbse exam. Please note it. Then please come to the third activity, that is 1.3. Please refer your textbook. Let us take a conical flask. Let us take a conical flask and take some zinc granules and add dilute sulfuric acid, that is S2SO4, dilute sulfuric acid, to it. So what do we observe? And another thing, fit a cork to its mouth and through the hole, fit a delivery tube and keep the end of the delivery tube in a jar containing soap solution. So what do we observe? When the reaction takes place, we observe bubbles are formed in soap water, soap bubbles. And when or if we show a burning candle to the bubbles burn with a pop sound. So why does it happen so? What is the reason? The bubbles contain a gas, that is hydrogen gas. So in this reaction, hydrogen gas is evolved. So evolution of gas take place in a chemical reaction. And the last one is change in temperature. Now you touch the oil. Now let us touch the base of the flask. So we may feel little bit hot. So it shows that change in temperature means a rise in temperature. During chemical reaction, the temperature either absorbed or released or evolved. Here temperature increased. So that is change in temperature that takes place in the chemical reaction. These are the major observable changes that take place in a chemical reaction. Okay, I hope you have all understood. I am sure you have all understood the basic concept of a chemical reaction. But in our next class, we shall discuss how to write chemical reaction in form of a chemical equation, and how to write a chemical equation, and how and why to balance a chemical equation. We shall discuss in our next class. Stay tuned to watch our next video. Thank you all.